Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Pench and welcome back to City Skylines and the increasingly silly and absurd one road challenge. Now this is our city here. In the middle of the city, I'm just going to point out there might be a bit of a fire. Shall we zoom down and have a look at the fire? So I think the fire might be spreading. These are the fire trucks going past the fire. They've got to go all the way to the end of the road, which is some way off. It's over here at the minute. Then come all the way back. Will there be any city left? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure there will be. Now, yeah, these two are on fire. This house here, the Grove residence, is probably feeling a little bit nervous right now. They are probably looking out their windows thinking, that's not very good, is it? That's not going to be very good. So you've got the Daffodil residence, the lovely sounding Daffodil residence. It's slightly less lovely now. And the Crescent residence. Building is on fire. Yeah, I kind of worked that out myself. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take the fire service to arrive there. Probably several days in terms of actual game clock time. The house will just be nothing left. There'll just be piles of ash. So, last time out, what happened? I got a little bit giddy with the fact that we got up to the, what are we, like a big city? No, a small city. A small city. We got to this level here, and it was very exciting. It was very exciting. So we were able to sort out various bits and bobs. I sorted out my power issues last time, I think. That was what we did predominantly. We got these two solar updraft towers in, and we put a lot of other things in as well. We put in this. A couple of these incineration plants. In fact, no, not a couple. We put in loads of incineration plants. There were quite a lot of them because our dump things were actually filling up. I think we might have emptied them. Is that empty? No, it's emptying, of course. Yes, we had one over there, which is now gone. This one here is being emptied. So it's 84% full, but they're emptying that as we speak. How's the old fire looking? Yep, still on fire there. So the Crescent residence has gone out. Just because there's probably nothing else to actually burn for the 2 months that it's been on fire. Daffodil residence still looking a little bit crispy there. Ooh, that building is upgrading. Goods Unlimited has upgraded. Okay, good. Well, that's quite encouraging. That's quite encouraging. I think today's job is to get in the public transport. Because we can only have one road. That's fine. That was part of the challenges, the challenge rules. But there is nothing that has said we can't have public transport. And the one thing we could do with public transport is point-to-point public transport. So a bus is going to be no good. Because a bus is just going to have one big, long route that's going to go all the way to the end of the road. And every time I add to the road, I'm going to have to keep changing the bus route. And it's going to get a little bit tedious. So we don't really want that. We don't want buses. But the perfect solution for a city like this is the tube, so underground, metro, whatever it's called, and blimps. Because they can go point to point. So people can get on one, fly to the other one, or go underground to the other site, the other sort of terminal, station, whatever it is, and get off there. Now that might help out. It might help out quite a lot with the worker issue. Because over here, we do have quite a lot of buildings that do not have enough workers. And it might just be because they can't get there. That might be the issue. They simply can't get there. They cannot reach these places because to drive there is utterly ludicrous because there is only one road, and to turn round you have to go all the way to the end because nobody in this game does little sort of turns in the road. Nobody kind of daringly goes along here and goes, do you know what? I'm just going to... Is anyone coming? Is anyone coming? No, I'm just going to turn around, wee, and goes around that way. Nobody does that, which is very noble. It's very honest of them, but it is causing them some problems. It is causing them some problems. So let's get public transport in. I mean, it's not like we're shy of a few quid. So let's pause time. Somebody's building. Garments Limited are constructing down here. Hello, Garments Limited. So let's go through and get ourselves some fun things. So I want to put in blimps first because I loved the blimps last time. The blimps one of my favourite things in the no car challenge. I loved the blimps. So the blimp depot. The blimp depot does not really matter where it goes. I don't particularly care. Can we put it over here so that can just be noisy over there? Yeah, do you know what? It fits just there. Yeah, that'll do. Blimp depot goes down. And now the stops. So we've got blimp depot. Now we need to place a few stops. So we are going to have to flatten some houses, I'm afraid. We are going to have to obliterate some houses from existence, which is not ideal. I'll give you that. It's not perfect, but you will get blimps. I mean, I'd live in a city with blimps. I'd love to live in a city where there were blimps. Ah, and we can put one there. So that is a blimp stop. The first blimp stop has gone down. And somebody just registered their unhappiness. Well, you are wrong. You are wrong because you're going to get beautiful blimps floating around. I don't quite know what the problem is there. I'd love a city with blimps. It'd be tremendous. Okay, where can we put one over here? Can we get one there? Yep, okay. So that's going to be for workers. So now I need to create the lines. It's going to nag at me to create the blimp lines. But that's fine. We'll do that shortly. Down here is not going to be good for a blimp, is it? The blimps are going to have to go to sort of bigger areas. Yeah, look, they don't really... The blimps don't fit. The blimps don't particularly fit as well as I would like them to. That requires 2 buildings to be knocked down. What are those buildings? Oh, no! No, we can't knock those buildings down. We can't knock those down because they're the special buildings, aren't they? Hang on, come out of that. No, come out. Abandon hope. Get rid of that. Is this the... This is the whatever it was. The lovely... The Birdsong residence? The Bedford... Oh, no, that's not them. No, these were the comical ones. Oh, no, they're fine. Strawberry residents. Yeah, there we go, with the giant kind of sewage pumps behind them. No, okay. These are other ones that have giant sewage pumps behind them. What is that? A neighbourhood shop and the Woodland residence. Do you know what? You might find yourselves out of a home and out of a shop because I'm going to squish this because I want to put a blimp in. So there we go. Blimpy blimp. Lovely blimps. So we've got one there, one there, one there. We need one over this side somewhere. That should not be a problem. There is plenty of space over here. So let's put one there. Yay. And then one up. Kind of want one over here, really. So we might have to flatten a few houses here, a few buildings, whatever. That'll do. One there. Yep, sad people. Well, get over it. I'm sure you'll be fine. You will be absolutely fine. And then we want one over... that can get them over to there. So do we want one over this side? That does demolish quite a few nice, big, high-density houses. Can we put it right at the end? So it just demolishes 2 of them. Yeah, let's do that. So we lose a couple of high-density housing kind of areas, but we do get ourselves some blimps. And now we can connect them up via pathways. So, hang on. How did this work again? I can't remember now. Did we need to connect them up from the depot? Place a blimp depot to provide blimps for all lines. The depot automatically sends out vehicles and divides them between lines. The depot cannot be connected to lines and does not act as a stop, but blimps need to be able to reach the lines from the depot. Use pathways to guide them. The amount of vehicles the depot has is decided in the budget. So I just need to make sure that that can reach this thing, the depot, can reach some of the lines. That's fine. I can entirely cope with that. That's fine. Oh, hang on. Can we bend that? I'd like it to go up. Right, hang on. Let's connect these up in a nice loop. So that can come to here, like so. That's a nice line. That can go to there. 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 This can come down to here. And then we do want some cutting through the middle as well, because no one's going to want to go all the way round. So maybe we just have one going from there to there. Like that. That's quite a nice... This one here looks a bit isolated as well. Can they cross over? No, they can't cross over. You cannot share airspace. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. It's better than nothing. And now I think we just need to make sure that they are connected like that. And that connects to... Can we do something with that? Down to there? Can we curve that now, please? Can we have a curvy line to there? There you go. Yay! So that's connected somehow. I'm not entirely sure. And then we need to do stops. So now we need to do stops. So a blimp line. We'll have one going all the way round. So one to here, to here, to there, up to that one, add stop, and to there, and to there. Complete that line. Oh, there's lots of happy people. And then we want them kind of going in reverse. We want them going the other way. So create a new line. So we'll do that going round the other way. That one seems to be slightly less cooperative than the other ones. Add a stop. Add another. Add a stop. Come on. There we go. Add a lovely stop. Add a stop. And complete that line. So that goes all the way around the other way. And then we might just want one going from there to there. I think that's probably a good idea. Just go, all right, yeah, we'll add a stop. Create a new line up to there. Add a stop. and then back again. Yep, absolutely. So now people can go from here to there if they so wish, or they can go on the roundy efforts and go on the slightly nice tour, which I like the idea of. Okay, so let's shufty time on. Let's move things on. This thing should hopefully produce a blimp or two. There they are. Hello, blimps. Hello, blimps. Oh, that's tremendous. I love the blimps. I think the blimps look excellent in this. They just look really kind of good and exciting and futuristic. So, let's move time forward. I'm just going to push time forward. Yeah, we've kind of... Oh, hang on. Have people suddenly realised we've got public transport all of a sudden? They want to move in. Because we were getting +0. But now, we've got 14,112, 14,127, 124, 128. Maybe people have realised that we've actually got some public transport. There's a massive blimp queue. There's a big queue. Please move. Please move your blimp. There we go. Thank you. Don't crash into each other. That will be embarrassing. Right, and now, hang on. Now we can do the blimp policy thing. Where's the educational thing? Education boost. No, it's not that. There was something about blimps. Educational blimps. Switch advertisements on blimps to be educational posters to boost education slightly. Yeah, okay, I'll go for that. Let's have educational blimps. Why the heck not? And the gigantic fleet of many blimps is moving 21 people around the city. That is all. 21 people. It's not very much, is it? But you know what? It's better than nothing. That is 21 people that now don't have to get a car and drive around the entire length of our silly road system, because instead they can just get on a blimp and go to directly-ish where they would like to go. So maybe they could use this for work. Oh, it's going up. 35 people, and less people are using the taxi, I guess, because they're thinking, hey, I can go on a fantastic sky balloon rather than go on a little kind of rubbishy taxi. They can go in a good old sky balloon and go that way, slightly more glamorous and exciting. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this. 53 per week, that is going up. Oh, it's very exciting. One thing I also have not done, and I know there's plenty of other things for me to be getting on with, but one thing I haven't done is I've not actually done anything with our park. I think the park kind of leveled up, and I don't think we can, I don't think we've actually made it attractive enough. So I don't think we've put the new things in there. Yeah, so total visitors until next level, 5,700 out of 5,000. So it's had the right amount of visitors, but we've not got the entertainment level. I think there were some gazebos that we could put in there. So this is where it was. Yeah, there we go. So some gazebos. So entertainment 60. So let's put one of those right there, like that. That's quite nice. Please don't attack it. Gazebo. There you go, and it's automatically pushed us up. So now we can build a climbing frame as well. So let's have, oh, it's like a proper little play thing now. Let's put that there. Climbing frame can go just there. And then also, let's get ourselves the other gazebo. What was that one? The green one. Okay, let's get ourselves the brown gazebo. That could go up here. That can go just there. Brown gazebo. Right, what are those? Restrooms. Okay, yeah, that's probably important. Let's have something up here. Let's put something in the park up that end as well. Just something fun. Something nice. Just a plaza maybe. Yeah, maybe just a plaza. Could just sit just there. So you can come in, chill out at the plaza. It looks really pretty and nice. And then also maybe a cafe at this end. Not like that though, because that ruins everything. Oh, can we get that in? Yes, we can. And a little cafe next to the plaza. Yeah, that's good. That's a good little sort of combo there. So you've got the plaza, you've got a cafe. You can go and get your drinks and go and sit around the cafe, around the plaza and stuff. That's good. And also, that should mean that we are now, if we take a look. Oh, don't want to rename it. No, not that. No, don't rename it. Ignore the renaming. Entertainment until next level. 1,188 out of 1,120. So we've just got enough entertainment levels required. So it's visitors. So all we need now is another, what's that, almost 6,000, almost another 4,000 visitors to come in. And then our park will be level 5. A tier 5 park, which I don't think we've seen before. Did we get that far on the last series? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But you know what? That's pretty good. Okay, there was something else as well that I did not implement last time through fear and terror. So I'm gonna do it now. I think it's time we do this. High-Tec Housing turns homes into much cooler smart homes to raise the land value around them. Well, technically it says to raises the land value around them, but you know what? We'll let them off that. So we're going to turn them into cool smart homes. They're going to have like digital meters and they can turn the lights on and off from their phone when they're out at work or whatever. They can change, you know, their thermostat temperatures and all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, it's going to increase the land value. That's good. However, it's going to cost us 4 cents per residential building. But we do get ourselves per week now 18,500 monies. I think we can afford it. I think that's something we can afford. I love the educational message on the side of the blimp just says books. That is not educational. That's just shouting the word books at people. You're supposed to tell them things. Oh my goodness. What is this madness? What is this? What's going on with the blimp? There's about 1,000 million people waiting for the blimps. Is that the same down here? Have we got massive queues of people? Oh, it's slightly less here. How many people are on the blimps? 93 per week. Really? There's quite a lot of people in the queue. Can we get bigger blimps? Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, when we do the underground, which I know I'm kind of putting off because I dread doing all that stuff. But when we do that, that is going to be really popular. It's going to be so popular. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, this thing. That was it. I'm amazed that there's such a massive crowd of people. Look at them all. There's just hundreds of people all piling in. You lot should form a queue. You need to learn how to queue. I mean, this is supposed to be in Britain. We've got left-hand drive things. This is supposed to be British. How very dare you not queue in an orderly fashion. The message on the side says broccoli. It's gone from shouting about books to shouting about broccoli. That is brilliant. There we go. Everyone piling onto the thing. There we go. Nice. So many people. And I suppose they can only hold so many. I guess they can only hold so many. I would also not recommend standing near to the big wind turbine-y thing that I guess is part of the flying mechanism. I don't think standing next to that... Books. Go and read books. Do educational things. Eat broccoli and read books. That's the future, kids. Anyway, we earn... Well, now we earn a bit more. We earn almost 20,000. And there's blimps everywhere. There's blimps everywhere. Right. I'm going to put high-tech housing on. 4 cents per residential building. Here we go. Now, I think now we've got that amount of money, I think we'll be fine. That will come down. I imagine it might go back up again. But it's going to come down first, and then the land value effect will take place. Then they'll upgrade their house, hopefully. Some people will, anyway. Some percentage of people will then upgrade their house due to the land value being good. The house will sort of level up, different tier. We will get them paid a slightly higher rent or rates or whatever it is. So, okay, let's. I'm gonna take the. I've pressed the button. 19.7 down to 19.5. Okay, so it is coming down a little bit. It's coming down a bit. Hang on, let's put it on fast speed. 19.2, 18.9, 18.6, 18.4. Oh, it's plummeting. 17.8. Oh, this could have been a really idiotic decision. 16.7, 16.5. It's slowing. The loss is slowing. 16.3, 16.2. Okay. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Now, hopefully, things will start levelling up. Buildings will start levelling up, and that should start coming back up. Yes, it's coming up. 17.2, 17.5, 17.8, 18.2. Oh, this is working perfectly. It is 19.2. This is back to where we were. This is back to where we were beforehand. Are we going to exceed 20k? Ah, it was worth the effort then. It was worth the effort. That's fantastic. How much is it going to go up by? Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, this is a beautiful thing. Okay, that was the right decision to make. That was very much the right decision to make. The money's still going up. Okay. What we need to do now is, I've been putting it off for long enough. I need to bite the bullet. Let's go and do some underground tunneling and make underground stations and stuff. Okay, so in my previous series, in the No Car Challenge series, I think it's safe to say that my public transport infrastructure and setup and configuration was it was less than ideal. I think it's absolutely safe to say that. Do you know what? It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. It was all very ramshackle and random and kind of slapdash, which, do you know what? That's very Geek Cupboard, isn't it? That's kind of what you expect. You do not expect perfection in the Geek Cupboard. So to that effect, I got sent a video saying, hello, please watch this video of someone who knows what they're talking about in city skylines and public transport. You silly man, so you can make your public transport slightly less horrendous. So I watched the video, and in there, they did cover the underground. They covered the metro. And one of the things they said at the start was, they said, okay, what you need to do is, you need to identify your kind of city centres, your busier areas, the focal points where, you know, there's lots of traffic, there's lots of roads converging, lots of shopping areas, tourist attractions, whatever. You need to locate those and create those as kind of hub stations. So put a station down, create those as hub stations, and then link the hubs together with other lines, and it's all kind of glorious and beautiful, and it will work. However, we don't have that. We do not have centres. We don't have kind of areas that are more focal than others. We don't have trafficy areas because it's all on one great big gigantic very silly road. So we don't really have that. So I have come up with a plan. I have come up with my own plan. We're going to have the tube system set up on a grid of sorts. So we're going to have north and south lines and east and west lines. So allow me to kind of illustrate. I'm not going to place anything yet. So along here, we're going to have maybe a tube station at the bottom here, and one here, and maybe one in the middle over here if we can find a place that's slightly less sort of disruptive. Yeah, maybe there, look. So that can be a line. That can be the north-south line. I don't quite know which way the compass is facing. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. So that's the north-south line, one of them. And then, say, just here, we will have another series of north and south lines. So we'll have another north and south line there. Another one may be going there, and another one over here, and then another one over here, possibly, because eventually we are going to get to over here. You know, there's going to be lots of north-south, and then we're going to have east and west. So they're going to go along here, and then maybe we'll have some just there. So the underground system is going to be a great big grid. Now, that to me sounds quite good. I think that sounds good. So the lines are going to go up that way and down. That's all they're going to do. They're just going to go up and down the north-south line. And that one is going to go up and down that line. That's going to go up and down that line. The east and the west are just going to go around. That's going to go around. I think that offers a far more flexible approach, given the roads that we've got. Well, the road that we've got. The sort of the layout of roads and road and street and stuff. I think that is probably going to be the best option. Now, there might be people screeching at the screen now going, no, that's the worst idea in all of creation. What are you thinking? But you know what? I'm thinking we're just going to get on with it. So let's get some of these things down. Let's get some tubes down. So we want one down here. I think that's good. So we'll have one there. Lovely, lovely. Then we want kind of one up here. So let's put one. Can we get one right on the end there? Oh, that's just the start of a bridge. That's really irritating. That's just the start of a bridge. There. That's kind of near to that one. I kind of want it more at the end of here. We might have to knock a house or two down. Yeah. Okay. Progress. Progress is coming. Progress is coming. Bye-bye, house. Cheerio. Someone else can build there, I'm sure. So a station there. And then we'll have a station kind of in the middle of here somewhere if we can. That is a botanical garden. I don't really want to knock the botanical garden down. There. That might be quite good. That's only one. That's one place. I do want to put it further up. Do you know what? Let's put it further up. Let's put it there. Yay! And then they're going to be connected. They're going to be connected by one line. So that's going to be one line. And then we're going to do the same again here. So we're going to have one just here possibly and one just there. Because again, that is quite a distance. That's quite a distance to get between there and there. It doesn't look it, but it really is. You have to go across all these bridges and all this and background this way. So if you could get from there to there, that's quite useful. That's going to be quite a useful thing. So let's do that again here. So we are going to lose some houses, but again, whatever. Progress. Progress is more important. So we'll have one. Can we just do it so it destroys one thing? One there and one there. That'll do. And then we'll go up this way. So let's have one just there. Yep, destroying a house. It's all fine. Can I just do it so it destroys one house? Yep, one house destroyed. We'll have one just here, I think, on that corner. And then one up here. Do you know what? We can take out some of those things. Oh, no, we can't put them there. because the road is there. The road is in the way. Okay, that's fine. Space is already occupied. How about one there? That'll do. So then we've got a series of them just there. And then just to demonstrate this. So now we're going to connect these up with tunnels. So that's going to go to there. That is going to go up to there. And that's that one done. That's that done for now. That is going to connect to there and probably also there. It's fine. I'm not really bothered how it works. That will probably go to there. We need to make sure these all connect up nicely. I mean, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but we've got massive sackfuls of cash, so it doesn't really matter if this isn't quite right. I'm sure it's fine. We'll put that to there, and then we'll get a curvy bit of that to come into, say, there. So now they're all connected, and then what we need to do is we need to connect these across. Oh, hang on a minute. Straight. We need to connect those across that way. So that's fine. That one, not so much. That's not really got a connecting one. That can connect to there. That one can connect to there. So now people can get round. So they're going to be lines and they're going to be lines. So I'm just going to go and build the rest of this beautiful, wonderful grid system and put all the tunnels in. I mean, we've got 243 grand. So I think we can afford to do all this. So let's just see if this works. And then I've got to create the lines as well. I could be here for hours doing this. So let me go and do this. Let's just go do this really quickly, get it done, get it out of the way, and then we can get on with seeing whether it actually works or not. And there we go. 'Tis a thing of beauty. Well, it must be to somebody. Somebody must find that beautiful. That is what we're going to do. That is the plan. So we've got, there's a few wonky lines. Like this one here is a little bit wonkaloids because you can't put a straight line from there to there because it complains about the slope being too steep. So if I had to build it out to here and then back to there, that's fine. The same kind of reasoning for this. I couldn't connect that directly to there because it complained about the slope because it has to go under the water thing. So you get it over here and then just sort of zoink it back there on a slightly wibbly line, but that's fine. So that is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So we're going to have lines running down there, one down this middle bit, one here, and one across the edge. And then we'll have them going across. I mean, yeah, okay, this bit hasn't quite gone across much I'd like, but we've got one going that way. That can go to there, I suppose. We'll have one going across this bit here, one across this middle line, one across there, one across the top. I think that's what we've got to do. So let's create us a line. So let's do a line here, shall we? So we'll go from there to there, there to there, and to there, and then, Joe, what? Let's go back again. So we'll do that and complete the line. Beautiful. And then we want to kind of go the other way, don't we? So we want one going from there upwards. But no, that covers that. That just keeps going round, isn't it? Hang on, do we need that? Already my brain is befuddled by public transport. This is not my strong, sort of, my strongest suit, I'll be honest. I'm not particularly good at what I'm doing with public transport. Hang on, let me think about this. Yes, of course we do. Of course we do. So that is going this way. So that's coming down on this side. So I don't know which way it's coming down the tube tracks. Going that way and then stopping at this station and going up that way. But you might want to come this way. You might want to go that way down the tunnel. So, okay, which way did I do? I did there first, didn't I? I did there to there to there to there. So now I should do one from here to there. Is that right? Is that not just duplicating what is already going to happen anyway? Joe, what? Whatever. Let's just do it anyway. It's fine. It's more tubes. People love the tube. Look, happy faces. That's what we want to see. Lovely, happy, delighted faces. So now we've got ourselves our very first underground line. It's actually working. Okay, let me go and put the rest of the lines in. Again, this could take some time. There is an awful lot of jiggery-pokery faffing about clicking to do. So let me get all of these lines in. And there it is. So I've changed the north-south lines. I'm going to sort of, I'm going to dictate that this is the north-south direction up to the sea. The sea is the north and this here is the south. That's what I'm kind of going to say. So the north-south lines are red, so I've changed the colour of those. The east-west lines are green, so I've not changed the colour of those because by default the lines go down as green, and I didn't see any point in changing them because it would just take some time and there's no actual real benefit. So they're now all implemented. There are many tube things going on. So let's see. So each station is connected. I've gone through and checked. Each station is connected to other things. Let's just see if this makes any difference. So at the minute, obviously, nobody using the tube because it's only just opened. So let's see how popular our underground system is. Now, can we go and see what's going on? Yeah, there we go. So there is a train. There are underground trains, and the underground trains are doing stuff. Lots of people are binging like their house. Look, lots of people are... Oh my goodness. We're a big city. Oh, we can get crematoriums at long last and water treatment plants. We can purify 85% of pollution. Hooray. Okay, that's very exciting. It's a bit weird actually this. A lot of the different levels give you so many things. Like big town, you get so much stuff, so many things. And yet you get to here and it goes, yeah, well done. You're a big city. You can treat your water. You can have a crematorium and you can put a floating garbage collector down. Right, enjoy. Oh, okay. I was expecting slightly more than this, but right you are. So the next is 22,000 for a grand city. We can do that. We can get to a grand city. That's very easy. So I'm wondering if the houses over here are sort of upgrading themselves because they are near to public transport. I wonder if that is a thing that they are happy about. So they're going, yeah, I'm near public transport. Bing, I shall, make my house fancier because it's on a sort of like higher land value or something. I don't know. And then, yeah, they're going to pay more money eventually. We get 21 grand, 21,000 a week, 21,188. Oh, and it's still going up. 17,500, an increase of 958. That really? Is it because we now have an underground network? Is that why? Right. We need to see how successful this is. We've got 130 grand. It's going up. We need to see how successful that is. 11 per week is not exactly the uptake I was expecting. Can we please have some more? More people use the blimps. So to be fair, I would take the blimps. I would take a beautiful, massive air balloon any day, other than going on the smelly, horrible, hot, choking, germ-laden underground. I would go on one of these, and I would travel in style. But yeah, I can appreciate that, maybe people don't want to go in them because of the height and the explodiness. So they can go in, there you go, 90 per week. 90 per week. That is only going to go up. I think that is just going to increase and increase. And in terms of sort of expanding it out, let's say we build up here, we can just go, okay, yep, right, we'll just expand the tube lines up, drag the lines. It's a drag to create an extra stop. We can just drag them, then create an across, sort of an east-west line, go bing, 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 they're all connected, and then it's sort of a nice modular approach. I like it. I think it works well. 248 people per week. 248 people. So that's working. I think that is working. That is lovely. Okay. So we've done plenty of that. I assume power is still holding nice and steady. Lovely. Water. Ooh. Oh, water's not good. Water is not looking good at all. However, we do have ourselves the water treatment plant. Don't want to pump raw sewage into bodies of water? Not really. You can put a water treatment plant. Yay! So purifies 85% of the water, of the sewage, sorry. Well, yeah, purifies 85% of the pollution in sewage. So let's get ourselves another actual water thing just here. Do you know what? Let's put 2 of them down. Let's get 2 of them in because we are somewhat lacking in water provision. So we'll get that to there. Connect that to there. That'll do. Right, they're plumbed in. So water availability should go up. Lovely. Good. So that's gone up. Now we just need to do the sewage treatment stuff. So do I replace those? Do I take these things out? It does have a drain capacity of 160,000 cubic meters per week. What have they got? 60. So, yeah, so they will replace these eventually. They will replace those. So that, yeah, so we can put a couple of those here. They are quite big, as I recall. Okay, here we go. Let's take these out. So goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye. Okay, so they're gone. They are gone. They are no more. Let's put one of those just there. So a sewage treatment facility. I don't think we can fit another one in. No, we can't fit another one in just there. That is a shame. But that's 160,000 litres of water, whatever it was. Cubic thingamabobs. Let's get rid of these here. So we don't need that. Yes, that, yes, and that, yes. So now we can put one of those there. Can we fit that there? I mean, it's next to the park, which isn't ideal. I'll accept that. It's not ideal that it's next to the park. But I don't really think we've got anywhere else for it to go. We might have to knock whatever that is down. Yeah, fine. It's gone. Goodbye. Goodbye, whatever house you were. Cheerio. Right, so that's plumbed in like so. I don't think that... So we produced 315. We're only... Yeah, so what did they make? What did they deal with? 160. So what's that? 320. Yeah, we need another one. We need another one of those in somewhere. Where, though? Where? Here's a good space. Here's a lovely space. I don't know why I put them on that side of the river all the time. I guess it's just to reduce the amount of horrible sewage. So it's only running down one side rather than both sides. But never mind. Yeah, let's get that in. Let's get another one of those, say, on that side of the river. That's even connected up. That's connected up straight onto the water pipes. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, and what about here? Can we put one here? Was that a bit near our... No, it's not near our drinking water. That's fine. Put one of those in. Now, just terrified move time forward. Okay, hang on. Sewage treatment stuff is coming online. Please hold. Right. Bump, bump, bump. Right. Lovely. 4 of those are in. The sewage should be treated. So this sewage... Oh, yeah, look at it. The actual horrible stuff is just flooding down the river and going away forever. And these things are treating it as best they can. So there's going to be a little bit in there. But already, look at that. It's practically clear water. I mean, I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to drink that water, but it looks a lot better. Okay, lovely. So our river has been cleaned up as well. It's been a very productive day. 1,010 residents are using the soon-to-be world-famous Penge underground grid system. 1,165. I think that's worked. And the only thing we'll never know, really, I suppose I could go back and try things differently. The only thing we'll never know is if the grid system has produced this high, well, I think it's high, has produced this high number, or whether it's just they were just clamouring for any kind of underground system, any kind of point-to-point transport at all they might have been clamouring for. 1,331 people. They're finally realising they can go around the city without having to drive around it for 3 weeks in the car. They can just get on the underground and go to where they need to go. 104 people on the planes. That's very good. 3 people taking taxis. I mean, just get the tube. Just get the tube, guys. Just 1,495. So the tube continues to be very, very popular. That is excellent news. I think now is probably a good point to tweak the budget a little bit. So I would like to give the fire and the police people a little bit more monies. So let's bump their thing up to, say, 120%. Like that. So, yeah, 120%. Lovely, lovely. So they can have some more monies. That means more vehicles. And, you know, people are safer because of the police. And people are safer because there's lots of fire vehicles and they can get there quicker and all that kind of stuff. I think we'll give quite a bit more to the power people. In fact, do you know what? Ramp up power, ramp up water. I don't think it makes that much of a difference, does it? 5,100, 5,300. I don't think it makes that much difference. Given that we earn 30,000... The park has reached over a trampoline park. Oh, 'tis glorious. Okay, we'll put one of those in. So, yeah, we earn 30 grand. So I don't think doing that's going to be too much of a bother. And that means that, you know, we can have, I mean, electricity now producing 648. So we don't need to build another one of those solar plant things again. Water. We're producing so much and we're pumping so much stuff. So we're absolutely fine for that now, which is lovely. And another thing we're going to do is the underground. The metro costs us 10 grand. So let's just bump that up a little bit. Let's give that 110% of the budget. 110%. Oh, no, that's not quite worked. 110, 100 and... No, move it up. Move it up. Move your fellow one up there. Right. 110 on that. So they've got 110%, so that should be more. And we're still on 30 grand. We're still on 30. We're on 19,000 people. What was the goal to get to the other thing? 17,000. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not building any houses or anything. I'm not actually... I've not put any residential zone down or anything. So all this is just people just moving into existing properties and filling up every tiny little bit of space there is around the place. That's very, very impressive. Okay, right, we've got 500,000, 500,000 monies, all built on one road. It's just ludicrous. Okay, let's get ourselves another bit of housing done. I want to get this sort of road structure bit in. So we don't want anything down here. This is that we could put some industry here, because it's going to be next to noisy things. But I don't really want anything else down here. So over here, we could build a lovely little sort of residential commercial area. And then we can have that going like that. And then a road coming across like that. And then we can start building up here. Now, I think what we might do is just have great big long roads now, like that. And then we might have a bit at the end here where we then create an industrial area along this side. That is what we might do. Have we got any natural resources? Just forests. Just forests. We could put like a foresty bit up in that corner, possibly. That's what we could do. But I mean, that's all some way off. Right now, let's just do this. So let's get our road. Let's have it coming out to, say... it doesn't really make any difference to me, but just there, that'll do. It's quite near the other road, which looks quite funny. You'll be like, wow, I can get to there really quickly. No, you can't. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. To about there, and then out that. Ah, never mind. That wastes a couple of tiles, but never mind. That's absolutely fine. I'm not that bothered. That can go to there, and that can come all the way down to here. So bring that all the way along there, 90 degrees. So it's level with that. So that is now level with that. So if that were a straight road, it would go all the way along there. Right, hang on. I know what's important. What's the road called? Like Bernard Street or something. It's, what is it now? Dixon Avenue? I rather think not, thank you. Hang on, can we copy that? Does Control-C work? Yeah, it does. There you go. That's what it is. It's Geek Cupboard Boulevard. Thank you very much. Please stop changing it because it's getting a little bit tedious. Okay. Crematoriums we can put in. No noise pollution. No anything. They don't seem. People do not seem to care too much about these. They're not offended by them. Let's put some of these down, shall we? Because we need a few anyway. Let's put one there. Yay, happy people. We'll have one over here because... why not? There's going to be people around here and they can come that way. I wouldn't mind another sort of handful of these. One there, that'll do. Is there any gaps? Any space? Space already occupied. Oh, that's a little taxi rank thing. Do we need that there? Oh, I'll leave it there for now. It's fine. One there. How about one over here somewhere? One there. One up along this way. We've got gaps for it. One just there. One there. And we need a couple around here. We're going to have to knock down some houses, I think. Oh, no. That fits perfectly just there. And that fits perfectly just there. Okay. That works out well. And do you know what? Let's put one next to solar updraft towers because... I don't know. Because I don't know. Some sort of reasoning, probably. There's probably some sort of logic. Okay. And now let's just put... do we want to put a school and stuff in here? Yeah, let's put a school in here. What's our... Oh. We're eligible 1,810, but the capacity is only 900. Oh yeah, we're slacking on schools a little bit. That's not very impressive, is it? So we'll put two schools there next to each other. I love that we can just do this with absolute impunity. It's like, yeah, whatever, put schools down. Do all the stuff that you need to do. It's all fine. A sports hall. 120 grand. I can't believe it's 120 grand for a sports hall. Let's put a sports hall up here. It's very expensive, but I kind of want one of them in. Fire. Put a little one in. Police station, put one of those in just there. I do want to put prison in at some point. I do want to put prison in. I mean, it would go quite well just here, along this stretch of horror. This here, just all this terrible stuff. So we can go along there, I guess. Right, now let's just... oh, hang on. A park might be quite nice for these guys as well. Let's get... they're big plazas, aren't they? That. Plaza with picnic tables. That sounds nice. Let's put that there. Yay! And those people are happy as well. But that covers this sort of area. Okay, lovely. And now let's get some residential-y stuff going on. That can be high density. That can all be high density. That can and that can. High density commercial can go along there. We'll have some low density commercial behind here. Let's get some low density residential stuff along that way. That could be. That's okay. Yeah, we'll have that. And then all along here... along that big stretch there. Hang on, let's get a road. Just go bomb to there like that, just so we know what that's doing. Do we want to make this anything exciting? There's a big bit of space here, but this is all sort of polluty. There's an incineration plant just there. So yeah, if we look at that, don't really want to put anything any further over that way. So that's fine. We've got plenty of room. We've got so much room, so much space we can buy. And move into. So I don't think we need to worry about a little strip of land there. So we could... let's just see how this goes first. Right, are they actually connected to any form of power? If they build here, they might be. Right, move time on. If somebody builds just here, they might be okay. And of course, I have forgotten to provide running water as always. It's like a common theme. Yep, okay, fine. You want running water. Yeah, fine. Okay, basic human requirements. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so the water is in. The power is not, but I don't think it's going to take too long for them to get power. We just need somebody to build over here. We just need somebody to build something just here, and you will all have power, and it shall all be glorious and lovely. Unfortunately, it's not happening. Just here. Just so you've got a lovely view of the road or something. Is that not enough? Is that little one there not enough? Oh, not quite. What can we do? What can we do with this? How can we make this little block of stuff here have power? And it's connected. They've built something just there, and now they all have power. And it's mighty lovely. Okay, that's working very nicely. We've got a little bit of requirement for offices. Oh, could we just have a massive strip of offices? That would be very good, wouldn't it? Just a huge, big, long strip of offices across there. Let's do that. Just go offices, offices, and offices kind of down to... Let's have... Hang on. Where's the block tool? Let's have that as high-density residential stuff, and then the rest of that as offices. I like that. Just a massive row of offices. I don't know if they'll ever get power. I don't know. Do you know what? Just to help them out... Let's just go, okay, power can go all the way along the back of there, like that. Yay, that'll do. So yeah, they've got power, and hopefully that should be enough to power the big, long load of offices that we've just done. Oh, that's going to be very good. And eventually we can take that power line out. That's not going to be there forever. That's just to help out right now. A lot of dead people waiting for transport, and garbage collection issues as well. I think we've maxed out garbage collection. Let's give them a bit more. Give the healthcare people a little bit more as well, just to help them go round and, you know, deal with the dead. So many of these properties in this new area are upgrading already. They're appearing, and within seconds they're just upgrading to the next one. That is a tier 5 building. That building could not be any better. The amount of people that live in it. Oh my goodness. And that has pushed us over 20,000 population. I think, let's pause it, that is a pretty good point to stop there. So we have done, I think we've done quite well. We've got our underground system in, we've got the blimps in, the water is now being properly kind of treated, so it's not creating big horrible piles of pollution, it's now creating really minimal bits of pollution. So, and we've set up pretty much, the water is set up for a good long time. We've upped the budget to things. We've got smart homes everywhere, which had a little bit of a financial impact at the start, but has then come back, and I think it's paying for itself many times over. So I think we've done very well in that part. And now we've done that, we can get on back with kind of advancing and, you know, progressing the city. So we're going to build roads up here, maybe a bit of forestry up here or something like that. And then we've got our train line. Now, by the time we get to here, up here, I wonder if we will have the bits and bobs allow you to connect the freight. So can we have that? Train station. A cargo train terminal. We can have it already. Oh, building must be placed roadside. Oh, this could get a bit complicated. Can we build rail tracks off of that? Train tracks, construct a train station. Oh, that's just really complicated. I want to see if I can move these tracks. I want to see if I can adjust this train line. Or is that a fixed thing? I don't know. But that is something that we're going to need to consider as well. And it will help the industry. Oh, hang on. I've just noticed something once again. I've forgotten to provide the water. So, yeah, that will help with the industrial stuff, won't it? Because they're going to, you know, they're going to have, oh, for goodness sake, they're going to have, hang on, let's get it from there. Oh, this is just annoying, isn't it? Because, yeah, it will help them with their goods. It'll help them export more goods because they will have a train line thing available. So that will be a good thing. So, yeah, we want to get that in really sooner rather than later. Maybe even if we just go whoop and just build straight up to it, or maybe over this side, just connect to it up here and at least just have it in. Have a little industrial zone kind of over here with lots of, you know, regular industry stuff over this side, maybe a bit of forestry just here, and then connect to the rail thing there. At least it's connected. Goods can get there eventually. In the long run, goods will get there, so it might be quite helpful. But that is all for another time. Oh, it's going surprisingly well. There's got 20,100 people now. We're just creeping up. The numbers is going up constantly, and it's all on one road, which I think is very easy to forget. But I mean, this is probably, this is a very successful city, I would say. And I'm doing it in a really silly way. And it's working. So, I mean, I was wondering about the goals. Do we just go all out and try and get ourselves an 80... That's bigger, isn't it? Did they change the goals? Try and get 85,000 people in or whatever? I don't know. I still think we need to sort of take a look at what we're doing with it. But certainly we can get a few more of these. Maybe not Megalopolis, but we can certainly get to a grand city. I think we can get to a capital city as well. I think we can get to 34,000 people. That's not going to be a problem now. That is not going to be a problem with the way this is going. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll play it as we play it by ear. We'll play it by ear and just see how we are doing and whether it's still working and all that kind of stuff. But for now, let's finish up there. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you enjoyed my very revolutionary, I'd like to think a very revolutionary underground system. If you did like it, please do leave a like. And also, you know the drill. Please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I will see you next time. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly, I suspect. Oh my god, it's Pengu. So yeah, I don't know how to do the engine bit. I feel that might be a problem in making a car. I've broken the windscreen. It's ending badly. It's ending very badly indeed. I might crash into a tree. How do I do any of the stuff with this car?